What is up? It is your girl, Eternal Femme. And I am back with another reading for the sign of Aquarius, summarizing Venus North Node, or any other heavy placements in your chart. Please be sure to like this video for resonate, comment down below if you felt the vibe, and subscribe. And if the reading don't resonate today, maybe next time. Welcome back to the channel, you guys, and welcome to those of you who are new. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. I don't know why I was about to cut the video off. And I'm getting over a cold, so. About to be like, all right, that's what I have for you. Thank you, bye. I'm getting over a cold. So the fucks are this limited. Okay. All right. I said I was going to slow down the cussing. Okay. We're going to use my granddaddy deck. I'm just playing. It's my oldest deck. I just feel like it's a message today. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling the effects of my Saturn return. Give me a sec. All right. It's a little dry. It's a little dry. But yeah, I am feeling the effects of my Saturn return, honey. I am feeling it. This is my last year of my 20s, y'all. Your girl is about to be 29 next month. And I just want to say, I am appalled. I will be 29 in February. No, I'm just playing. Aging is beautiful. I'm actually excited for my years to come, y'all. Because, baby, poor messages, Holy Spirit. We got the 8 of Cups, 6 of Coins, 7 of Wands in reverse. And Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords. So, I don't know if someone is, I don't know why I'm hearing Indian giver. I don't know if somebody is taking something from you or somebody's re-gifting something. Like maybe somebody has something for you, but they're giving it to somebody else. Yeah, because like, I don't know if somebody feels like you're on your high horse. Like maybe somebody feels like you feel like you're too good to accept their help, or you're too good to accept something. Or maybe somebody feels like they're too good to accept something from you, so you could have gave it to somebody else, or somebody is giving something to somebody else because they feel like you act like you're too good to accept the help or something. But I kind of feel like just ignore it. This is just somebody's way of having like some sort of storyline with you. I think it's petty. I mean, I don't know if you got in an argument with this person or they're just trying to get a reaction out of you. Somebody's like, well, I don't think you needed it, so I gave it to such and such. Or you act like it wasn't a big deal to you, so I gave it to them. Like, I'm also hearing recommendations. So maybe this is a situation where like you have a certain thing that you usually do or you usually use. And maybe somebody has some things left over and they're like, hey, do you want these? But you're like, oh, I usually prefer to use this, or I usually wash my hair with this soap, or that I usually do this with this. So, you know, there's something like a preference or like you have like a certain product, or you have a system. There's something here where somebody has something that they could give, but instead of giving it to you, they give it to somebody else, or you give it to somebody else because somebody act like it wasn't valuable, or they feel like you was on a high horse or something like that. Oh, I heard something. Let's get some more messages from the Spirit. Yeah, we got the 10 of Wands. So maybe something requires a lot. Maybe, yes, maybe somebody was trying to put a lot of pressure on you, or something requires a lot of pressure. We have the 10 of Cups. This could be from a support system. Maybe you kept somebody waiting too long or something like that, and they just assumed you didn't need it anymore, or you didn't need help. Maybe you missed somebody's phone call. I don't know. Let me blow my nose, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, so I feel like there could be a group of people who are upset with you because they feel like if this is not you, somebody else, they feel like either you left them hanging and they were trying to help you, support you, and they're like, other people deserve this, or we should give it to other people. Something here. What's this? Yeah, 7 of Cups here in reverse. Oh, maybe they feel like you need the help, or you don't have much support, or you don't have much help, or you don't have many people around you, or you don't have many options. Or they could be saying other people don't have any options at all. So maybe they feel like you're being ungrateful. Yeah, we have the Chariot. Yeah, some of y'all, they're definitely feeling like, you know, like they feel like you're in your chariot, like you're trying to mark your territory, or this is them trying to mark that. I'm also getting as well. This could be their way of trying to prove like they're in control. I'm also getting as well, somebody could be holding out. Like somebody held out or held back to try to prove a point. Maybe somebody didn't think you were going to last somewhere, or you weren't going to be able to do something, or yeah, somebody could have held back from you. What's this? Yeah, the Strength here in reverse. Like I said, they didn't think you were going to make it. Okay, so wherever you were, they held back resources, or they held back help, or they held back the best of the best because they didn't think you were going to last anyway. I feel like if you're still in an environment, they're holding back like the best products or the best quality, or I'm gonna use an example. Say you go to a pantry, they hold back like the best meat. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm just getting something like that. Like they hold back the name brand stuff or some shit like that because they felt like you were just gonna like come and go, or you weren't gonna be consistent or something. Yeah. 4 of Wands. Yeah, so maybe this is like a program or a community, a togetherhood or something like that. This could be about a home as well. Like they gave you the rundown apartment or something, or they tried to. Like, because they assumed, yeah, 10 of Swords over, they assumed like you wasn't going to take care of it, or you weren't going to hold your end of the bargain or something like that. Or they felt like you was going to break your lease or some shit. There's something going on here where I don't know what you did to these people, but they're judging you. What's this? Yeah, some of y'all, you're a ghoster. 3 of Cups here. Maybe you pop in and pop back out. Maybe you don't stay long. Maybe when you go to gatherings, you don't show up to the gatherings or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so Queen of Swords here in reverse. Yeah, so, yeah. So they could be calling you cold or mean or nonchalant or bitter or something. Like, yeah. I feel like with the Shaman card, some of you guys are just very, you're energetic, your frequency. Just get used to people not understanding you. Move forward. Okay, just get used to people not getting you, people not understanding you. There's another group of people who feel offended by your quietness, by your ghosting, by you being an introvert, by you not showing up all the time. So they're pretty much going to take whatever they have for you, or they hold back from you because they're like, you're not going to stay long, which, hey, I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like somebody is better qualified over me, that's fine. Give it to that person. But if this is a situation here where like you could have really been seeking out somebody and you have you always are like alone, or maybe you don't socialize a lot, or maybe you don't be showing up at events, or when you do show up, you always leave early or something. There's something going on here where like somebody's like, I can't really put my faith or my trust into you because you don't give much. Maybe that's what it is. You're not giving in, you're not giving, or you're not helping. Somebody is really bitter about that. Somebody is really upset at the fact that you're not giving enough, you're not putting in more, or you're not giving more energy. There's something here. Yeah. Some of y'all are shamans. Some of y'all are very into, like, you're closed off, or you think a lot, you're in your head a lot, or you're just, oh, you see things deeply. It's hard for you to really be around or in certain environments. Maybe you are not a socialite, or maybe you're not the type of person who, like I said, like to stay in social places for too long. There's a group. There's not just one person. I feel like maybe you're a part of a group. I don't know what this is. It could be your job, whatever. But there is something about you being very closed off or very to yourself. You clock in, clock out, or you show up at the event, but you stay for an hour. Like, there is something here. The Sun in reverse, the 9 of Cups, and then we have the Star here in reverse. I feel like as well, maybe you are the type of person who says like you fight for community, or you fight for people, or you love to bring people together, but they could just feel like it's a facade to get what you want. There's like a lack of belief in who you truly are, especially with you being an Aquarius and you wanting to help the world. They're like, how are you like a helpful person? But I don't see you helping, or I don't see you out in the communities picking up trash, or yeah, Page of Coins. What's this, Holy Spirit? 2 of Coins. Yeah, maybe you are working on something, but I feel like you may be multitasking right now. You got a lot going on. Maybe you do have plans, but like I said, get used to people kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of in here and not a lot of out here. There's a lot of hope and passion and faith, but it's not like in the public. There's a lot of writing in your journal, but there's not a lot of talking. So some of y'all, whether you are aware or not, you may be thinking that you're talking or you're speaking, but some of y'all are so much in your head, you don't realize that when you do go into certain environments, you may just be really quiet. And you say things here and there. And people are feeling like something is wrong or something is calculated, but I feel like you have a lot you want to do here, and you're trying to make that come into fruition, and you don't have, or it looks like to these people, you don't have the capacity to care, so they could feel like this is selfish. Like you don't realize your behavior is affecting us, and they feel like you don't even care. Yeah, 7 of Swords. They kind of wonder what's up your sleeve. What are you hiding? They don't trust you. Yeah, 4 of Coins. So like I said, they hold back. They're keeping things from you, keeping resources from you, keeping all type of information from you that could be beneficial to you. I feel like you haven't done anything wrong with the 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not guilty of anything, but they think you are. Yeah, Magician in reverse. They think you are a manipulator, and they could be feeling like you're just trying to get things handed to you. Some of y'all, they feel like you're looking for a handout. Others of you guys, I feel like you just want things handed to you without giving in return. Or they feel like you're looking for something so that you can apply it to whatever it is you need in your life. If anything was held back from you, Aquarius, intentionally, even though you may have not intentionally hurt these people, you are going to get justice for that. If you were held back, yeah, 5 of Wands. If drama was brought in your life, or you was through into some drama just for being an introvert, because that's really what I'm getting in the reading, is that you're very to yourself. If people held back from you and pulled away from you and put you in drama and left you hanging and overlooked you just because you are quiet. And I know there's a saying like, you know, closed mouths don't get fed, but I'm not getting that in this reading. I'm getting somebody here could have communicated, but I feel like this is a situation here where like you didn't stay long enough, or maybe this is a situation where like if you do give back, you don't tell the whole world what you're doing. I feel like somebody is under the table. That's a true shaman. Like, you're not going out there, sitting out there with a table and preaching over the world. Like, you do things, you got a prayer for somebody, or you want to help somebody, you just help them and you go about your life. Like, you don't even think about it after that. Maybe you don't even promote yourself, or maybe this group or this job, like, maybe you don't even tell people you work here. Or maybe you don't even tell people you have a job. I feel like you don't tell people shit. There's a lot of assumptions or guessing. Like, well, I think it's this. Or maybe Aquarius is mad. Or maybe Aquarius don't like me. Or maybe Aquarius is this. And you're like, so I feel like if you come in an environment, you feel like it's off. It's because, yes, if you feel like people are talking about you, they are. This is confirmation for somebody. Yes, they talk about you because they're like, what is wrong with you? Or are you mad at me? You're like, why would I be mad at you? What did you do? And they're like, well, it just seemed like it because you didn't say hi to me yesterday. And the whole time you could have been thinking about how you was going to buy some shoes. Like, I don't know. There's like a weird situation where people are trying to be in your mind and they can't. Who am I picking up on? Suki from True Blood? Where the vampires couldn't read her mind or some shit like that? Yeah. I feel like they can't read you. They're trying so hard. And I feel like there's nothing to read because I feel like you give nothing. So yeah, maybe you aren't giving any energy. Maybe you aren't showing up, or you're not giving them much. So they're assuming. And then they try to do little tactics with this Chariot and this 7 of Wands in reverse to humble you. To get you to react, and you still don't. This is petty. So, yeah, that's pretty much. I feel like people are trying to get emotions out of you or something. They're trying to get you to react, get emotional, triggered. I don't know if they think you're a robot or an alien, but they're like, you're not getting mad. You're not arguing. You're not cussing me out. Like, it's like, why? Why would I do that? Well, I thought you were mad at me. About what? Like, I feel like some of y'all, you probably be caught off guard. Like, what would I be mad about? I feel like these people maybe at one point were they genuinely like you, but you're making them mad. I'm also getting as well, if they do offer you things and you turn it down, that makes them madder. Especially if, like, you're not saying things. So I'm getting something like that. Like, maybe you have a job, or maybe you already have that product. And you're like, no, give it to somebody else who needs it, already have it. There's like a situation here where, like, maybe you didn't tell them you already had it. So, like, they just feel like you acting too good for what they offering or something. Or maybe you have a job and they're offering you jobs and you're like, oh no, I don't need a referral, but thank you. And they're like, well, I mean, I thought you needed a job. You ain't said nothing about no job. It's like, no, I didn't say nothing about no job to you, but I have a job. Like, there's something where it's like, it's like people could be like, hey, you need this, you need that. And you're like, oh no, I don't need it, but thank you. But they're like, well, I ain't seen you with it. So yeah, I feel like it's like assumptions. Like, maybe they assumed you was in need, or assumed you was broke, or assumed you was in this, or assumed you didn't need help. There's something going on. We're going to see. I feel like there's a lot of assumptions because you're too quiet or something. Somebody here is too quiet. Like, really quiet. Like, to the point that, like, people are like, is your real name even such and such? Like, they don't trust your name, or they don't trust your identity. There's something going on here. Like, why are you so quiet? What are you hiding? Are you the CIA? Like, are you the op? Like, are you a secret shopper? Ooh, hilarious. Yeah, opportunists, I can't make it up. They think you looking for a handout. For some of y'all, they think you looking for a handout. That's why they holding shit back from you. So that's why if you wondering why they not, if you somewhere, you wonder why they like, trying to like give you the bare minimum, you're gonna get justice for that. Because I don't feel like you're looking for anything. I feel like you're too much in here. That you don't realize, like, you're missing out on the clues, or you're not realizing you have people mad at you. And you're like, oh, y'all mad? I couldn't tell. Because it's indirect. I can't stand it. It's indirect. I feel like it's indirect anger. Like, it's not to your face. I feel like they're talking amongst each other. But, like, when they talk to you, it's not like that. I feel like, but they try to do little tactics to trigger you, to see if you will react or get mad. Or maybe they gave somebody something over you. They thought that you was going to get mad about it, and you didn't. And you was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Maybe they needed it better. Maybe they needed it more than me. Like, there's something here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I feel like Aquarius, keep walking with purpose. Keep walking with purpose, because I feel like that's what it is. I feel like a lot of you guys, you do things, and because you are somebody here has a heart of gold, because when you do things, there's a situation here where, like, you do it without thinking. So, because I feel like somebody is always in their head, your mind is always racing, that, like, you do things and it's like a ritual. Like I said, like, if you help somebody, it's nothing to reach in your pocketbook and give it to them and go. Like, you're not contemplating on it. Like, if you go somewhere, you come, you greet people, you go, but you're not sitting somewhere soaking on it. Like, if you feel like somebody triggered you, or if you feel like somebody is intentionally throwing shots at you, you don't dwell. There was a situation here where you try to set the intentions to walk straight, and I feel like there is like a little bit of like a poke. And I feel like Aquarius, it just is, the reading is called Unbothered. That's what the reading is called. It's called Unbothered, Unfazed, Unfuckwittable. Because that's what it's just giving. It's giving you're unfazed by the world. That's what it feels like. It's like, hey, me, look at me. I'm on fire. You're like, oh, that's what's up. Splash of water on him and keep going. Like, look at me. I'm sexy. Oh, that's what's up. You look beautiful. And keep going. Like, I don't feel like you're fazed by anything. It just feels like in this reading. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Yeah, they just say your fucking business. They just nosy. Like, they're just nosy. They're nosy. You have a community of people who is so invested in your business that it literally bothers them. They can't sleep at night because they're trying to figure out, what are you doing when you go in your house and shut the door? Because we don't never hear from you. We don't see you. We don't know anything. And it's bothering us because you may be in a community, in a world that is so used to putting all their business on the platform, in the public, whatever, that you being so quiet and to yourself grinds their gears. This is bizarre. Some of y'all is a fake friend. Approved, this person is doing black magic, and then sudden changes, okay? So this could even be a situation here. If you're getting approved for things, things are working out for you because clearly people are holding back from you. If you're getting approved for things are working out for you, and these people was doing everything in their power to stop you from receiving your blessings because they thought you were an opportunist. And that's why you were so discreet about your identity, discreet about who you are. They could be assuming like, yeah, you're into witchcraft. Of course, if you are spiritual, you're a shaman. They're like, they only got that opportunity because they be doing that witchcraft. And it's definitely giving that vibe. I feel like a lot of you guys, of course, if you are a shaman, yeah, they think you up there cooking shit in that house, and that's why your ass don't be coming outside, because you a hermit and you be in there studying them spells. So that's just definitely what they're doing. It's giving too much TV. It's definitely giving turn that shit off. Turn it off, please. Because it's definitely giving that. It's definitely giving that, yeah, confirmation about this reading that they think that you are a witch with a long green nose and you're in there in a pot like, I put a spell on you and now you're mine. Like, that's what they think you're doing, okay? That's what they think you're doing. I swear I do. I swear I do. They think you're doing that. Yeah, it says know-it-all, failing to see the bigger picture. We have a sibling and we have insecure about looks, unstable environment. Yes. You can have a sibling here who is a know-it-all, failing to see the bigger picture. It says insecure about looks, unstable environment. This person could be insecure about their looks, or they could be dealing with an unstable situation. What does this have to do with Aquarius, Holy Spirit? And it says fake friend, new love here. Some of y'all, you could have a sibling here who could be assuming you are insecure, or could be assuming you're in an unstable environment. So yeah, so if you ghosted somebody, they could have think like you lost your house, or you're struggling, or you're homeless or some shit like that, or you don't have a pot to piss in. I feel like if you go moments, or maybe you deactivate your social media for like 5-6 days and then you pop back up and they're like, oh, it's because you homeless. Like, damn, I couldn't be thriving. I feel like they think the worst. Like, you have a fake friend with this new love. What's this? Block this person and have faith. Yeah, you have a fake friend who think it's you hiding out or something because you got a new man or a new woman or some shit. You could be planning on a relocation. Your guides will tell you have faith. Because it says ex-spouse, ex-partner, bad reputation. There's another person speaking bad on you. What's this? This person brings the worst out of others. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you could have an ex here who could be trying to say like, you could be like a narcissist or something like that. Somebody here who hides out from people because you bring the worst out of people and you don't want people to know who you are. Okay. I pretty much feel like you got a bunch of people here who want to get into your life, get into your business. You won't let them. They feel like you're hiding a lot or something like that. They feel like you hiding. Like you don't want people to know who you are, what you're doing in your life. But no, I feel like you're not letting the devil in your life. That's what it is. This is the devil. Let's get these evil eye cards. This is the devil. I feel like if you've been feeling this way, like people are trying to get in your business, they are. If you've been feeling like people are talking about you because you go ghost or something like that, they are. If you have been distancing yourself from people because you've been feeling some type of way, but they're trying to play like it's not that way, it is. Some of y'all, you're right on the money about these people. They are assuming, they are making a lot, they are passing judgments on you. You do have an ex here who could be trying to say like you were like the the worst person in the relationship, and the only reason why you're avoiding them is because of what you did to them. You hurt them, you brought the worst out of them, you betrayed them, and now you're avoiding them or something like that. There's something about this energy. It's avoiding, it's ghosting, it's distancing. I just feel like you're on your own wave. I feel like you're unfuckwittable. I feel like if they are trying to trigger you, make you mad or anything, I feel like, thank you, Holy Spirit, what's happening here is the names, the things that they are trying to put on you or put over your life, it doesn't align. Because I feel like if you ghosted somebody, they could have been like, oh yeah, you ghosted me because you lost your house. And then you pop back on the scene and you still got your house. Like, they could be like, oh, you ghosted me because you lost your job. Then they pop back on the scene, you still got your job. Like, I feel like there's shit that they're saying that don't make sense, so they just keep going. Oh, okay, so you didn't lose your job, so what is the problem? You don't like me? Oh, are you jealous of my relationship? Is that what it is? It's like, okay. So they flaunt their person in your face, and you're like, oh, okay, y'all look cute. Oh, so they're not jealous of my relationship, so what is it? Is it my hair? Like, I feel like that's what it is. It's like, it's nothing. I feel like even if you said it's nothing, yes, some of y'all are tired. I feel like, yeah, because it's the star card is in reverse, which makes me feel like even if you did tell them what the problem was, they don't believe you. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I see why you don't care. It's a waste of time. Don't waste your time. I see why you don't care. Yeah, it says unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye with their words and actions. I can't make it up. They speaking this shit over your life. Yeah, because it says keep a protection pouch on you because they can't stand to see you shine. Blackmail, digging up dirt to use on you later. And it says this person causing you negativity is a fire sign. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like with the unintentional, these people, that's why your guides are saying keep a protection pouch on you because they are speaking witchcraft over your life by the things that they're saying. You go ghost, they're like, yeah, I think she went ghost because she's pregnant, or I think he went ghost because he lost that job, or I think he went ghost because that car broke down. Like, they speaking that shit over your life. So if you're going through ghosting phases or you're withdrawing and you're pulling back, they speak witchcraft over you. Why? Because they assume too much. So when you pop back up and you're like, oh, what's up? They're like, oh, okay, my bad. I thought you lost your job or something. My bad. I'm sorry. Like, this is stupid. Oh, okay. I thought you didn't need it. I'm sorry. My bad. What is the problem? I feel like it's just accepting like that's just not who you are. It says they can't stand to see you shine, so it says digging up dirt to use on you later. Exactly. I feel like somebody's trying to find things out about you to justify their behavior. Like, just leave somebody alone. It's not that hard. Could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like somebody don't want to just leave you alone. They keep trying to find things out about you. Like I said, I feel like even if they find out the truth, oh, never mind, that didn't happen. Well, what's the problem? I feel like it's something. I just feel like Aquarius, I feel like you're happy by yourself, or you're happy the way that you are, or if people walked out of your life, you're happy without them. Like, you're not phased. That's the reading. Like, you're not phased. It doesn't bother you. Yeah, competition, always trying to one-up you. Like, that's what I'm getting. I feel like if they think you're jealous of them, they like flaunt their person. I feel like they're insecure. Like, if they think you're jealous of them or their relationship or their beauty or something like that, they'll flaunt themselves in front of you. But I feel like if you don't say anything or you don't get triggered or you don't get mad, like, they're like, okay, it's not that, so let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this. They'll never win with you. Whoever I'm picking up on, they'll never win because I feel like you don't give. I feel like some of y'all are completely even unaware. I feel like you're vibrating too high that, like, you cannot see it. Some of y'all you can, but I feel like others of y'all, I feel like you are vibrating so high that you cannot see it. Like, you can't see them doing this. And some of y'all, they do it every day. So some of y'all feel like maybe you it's became normal to you. So like, if you do see it, you just look and you keep it pushing. Like, you don't dwell. It doesn't make you insecure. It doesn't make you question your worth. You just be like, oh, okay, you don't like me? Cool. Okay, that's who you dating? That's what's up. Cool beans. Like, I don't know. I just feel like somebody, yeah, recharged. I feel like somebody here is chill. Like, you got a chill vibe, or whatever they're looking for, they're not going to get it. Yeah, it says seek someone to learn or perform to do a hex-breaking ritual, hating on your creativeness and your uniqueness. And it says, get you some Palo Santo to clear away negative energies to bring relaxation. Yeah. Because they could be hexing you for sure. Somebody could be trying to curse you, whatever the case is. I feel like as well, like with the copying card, I feel like it's like they don't like when you do it, but they try to do it back. I feel like they're trying to like mirror you. Like, I'm gonna hold back from you because you're holding back from me. And you're like, I'm not even doing that shit intentionally. I'm just being me. But they think it's intentional. They think you have a motive, or that's how you get people to come towards you. So I feel like you have a group of people, like, we're all gonna turn our backs on you because we need you to feel how you make us feel. And you're like, I didn't even know I was making you feel that way. I feel like there's nothing being said to you. And if it is being said to you, it's like sugar-coated or something. I feel like you don't have time to read people's minds and shit. Like, you don't get paid to do that. We got a card flying out here. Yes, scarcity. I feel like you have stalkers. I feel like that's what it is. Why is this scarcity card here, Holy Spirit? I feel like they're afraid of you, honestly. Yeah, liberation. They're afraid of you. Why? Because you have free will. You are free. You're not confined or conformed. Yeah, because I feel like you have a society that keeps trying to get you to be like them, and you're not. You will not conform. That's why they're scared. That's why that scarcity is here. It's the devil, like I said. It sends people in your life to try to trigger you or to change you, and you will not change. That's why they're mad. So keep being who you are. I feel like you're not doing anything wrong. You're just being yourself, and miracles work for you. Miracles happen for you. Liberation. I feel like you exercise your free will a lot. Extreme. Like your name literally is free will. The Fool. Yeah, alchemy, and that's your power. That's how things come to you, because you exercise your free will. That's why you're so unique and creative, and that's why things work out for you. The whole community can hold back from you, and you'll still get what you deserve. Why? Because these people are not your God. That's why they're mad. They can't sit here and say, we hate you, we're going to hold back from you, and God's not going to bless you. You're not my God. It's because we don't like you, so we're going to make sure everybody don't like you. Okay, that's not going to block my blessings because you don't like me. That's why they're mad. That's why they could be talking about that whole witchcraft thing. Like, oh, you must be doing sorcery. No, you're not my God. Sorry. Next. That's why you walk around places comfortable, and if you don't, you should. Worry about nothing. If people hold back from you, I guarantee you miracles will happen. Believe me. Yeah, etheric cords. That's what I'm getting as well. It's like some of y'all are cutting cords or releasing soul ties and stuff like that. You're releasing a lot. You're cutting people out your life, or people are cutting you out their life, and it's meant to be like that. Because I feel like you have the right to be who you are freely, without having to conform to a society that is hell-bent on misunderstanding you. You will never be accepted in society because you are not conforming. This is not like a one-person thing. This is a community. We got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. That's like them trying to pressure you to be like them, or think like them, or act like them. You come in a place and you're quiet, close off. Like, why aren't you talking? What's the problem? Like, how are you mad at me because I'm quiet? How are you mad at me because I'm reserved? How are you mad because I'm observant? How are you mad at me because I walk this way instead of walking that way? How are you mad at me about that? Some of y'all, maybe they feel like you're rebellious, but I feel like with the liberation, it's for a good cause. It's like, yeah, awakening. It's like you don't realize, thank you. That's the whole reason why I'm not a part of religion. I have nothing against religion. But my thing is, you're not going to tell me that I have to love God this way. I can love God how I have a connection with God independently. And I can build my relationship upon those beliefs, those faith that I have between God when I connect with spirit. But you're not going to tell me that I have to love God this way just because that's how y'all connect, or that's how y'all relate. That's not the same. I'm not having that same experience. I could sit here and try to resonate with you because there may be some similarities, but I don't have that same experience. That is not how I've experienced God. So I have chosen to walk with God in a one-sided situation. Like, it's between me and spirit. That's it. Whatever I had, that's why I don't talk to people much about my faith, because they don't understand. I'm with religion. You have rules, regulations, you have things that you abide by, you have a structure, and I respect them on that. But that's just not how I relate to God. That's just not. So I'm not going to force it. And I respect you, and I expect for you to respect me on my journey. And that's just how I see things. And I feel like that. It's like, Aquarius, you are the type of person where you could just have your own mind, your own way of thinking, your own way of doing things, and it works for you. And you have people who are upset because they keep trying to speak against whatever you have. They keep trying to speak against your plans, and it still works out because they are not your God. Y'all better stop shifting your faith every time you come into a community of people. Just because it's 10 people, they all could be loud and wrong. What is for them is for them. But never turn against who you are. Never turn against your faith just because somebody else feels something different. Y'all need to believe in the miracles that are happening in front of your eyes. Too busy trying to build a one-size-fits-all. Life is not like that. People wonder why every time I do what I do, it's because I tell people, because I feel called to do this. Well, and they can sit there and try to compare their stories. You cannot compare yourself to my walks of life because I was not made like you. We come from different walks of life. We may have similarities because we are all human beings, but we are born uniquely individuals. Even if you were born in the womb together, you are still unique. Follow the guide of your soul. Your intuition. Your discernment. It's there for a reason. Whatever I have in me, you have in you, but you need to awaken that and stop looking for everybody else to approve or validate something you've already been feeling on the inside. Like I tell people, and like it's been before, God is within you. And it can be around you in your community, but it is within you. That spirit is within you. So tap into it. It says right here in my face, trust in the places you feel guided towards, space, time, and self, infinity, reincarnation, 5D. Some of y'all, you too up here. You're beyond people's understanding because they cannot understand. They can't break it down. They can't. And that's another thing. When they lack understanding of something, they deny it because they never experienced it. Hold on. Sorry about that. My baby woke up. Liberation. Just let me be. Free spirit, wild, authentic. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. It says, it is safe to surrender to the good feelings. The lover, Aphrodite, passion, abundance. Some of you guys, you love yourself. You fell in love with the idea of being who you are. You found some sort of love within yourself. Some of y'all, this could be a relationship coming into your life here in the near future. But others of you guys, this lover card is talking about how you fell in love with yourself again. How you fell in love with your life. How you fell in love with your goals. How you fell in love with your body. There is an acceptance of who you are. There is an appreciation of who you are. And because of that, you and who you are, you're comfortable. So people coming in trying to change things about you that make you perfectly you, it bothers them because if they don't like it, they feel like it should be gone with. And you're like, well, if you don't like me, I'll just leave your life. Period. Because you love yourself enough to do that. You're doing what makes you feel good, and you want to surround yourself around people who also make you feel that way. Because I feel like you're not the type of person where you're making people hate themselves. I feel like people are projecting their own insecurities onto you, and trying to convince you something is wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you, Aquarius. You're not crazy. You're not ugly. You're not stupid. You're not weird. You're you. Dark Night of the Soul keeps coming out, and look at that, blessings and a curse. And it says transformation, awakening, tower. And I feel like I said with this Dark Night of the Soul, I feel like you guys have learned some very valuable lessons in your life, and it has made you who you are today. So you guys could just be very calculated when it comes to who you let in your life, the things that you say, the people that you let close to you, the jobs that you take on, the places that you go. Some of you guys are very careful or very mindful. Like I said, you're walking with purpose. So you're very intentional about a lot of the things that you do. Okay? So when it comes to things that come into your life that may not be in alignment with that purpose, it's like it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's like if somebody comes into your life and they ask you for help, you may help, but I feel like you'll help and you'll probably never see that person again. Like if you're the type of person where you could show up to an event and you could have the time of your life, but they probably won't see you for 8 more months. Like there is a situation, or they probably never see you again. Like there's a situation like that where like you could work at a job and be their best employee. I mean, working head, foot, nail, tooth. I mean, scrubbing tables, doing a number to the point that they ready to put you on the wall of fame. And then you just stop working there and they don't ever see you again. Like it's giving that vibe where you show up and you show out. But that's probably the last time they're going to see you. Like it's giving that vibe, but that's the last time they're going to see you for about 6, 4, 5 months. I'm telling you. So I feel like that's what it is here. I feel like a lot of you guys, Aquarius, you've learned a very valuable lesson. And some of y'all at a very young age. Some of y'all lived freely at a very young age, and so now you're in your years of wisdom. And with that being said, it's kind of like, even though you may want to get involved in places, you don't stay too long. It's like they say, the older you get, the more things just seem loud. I swear to y'all, I be feeling like my kids, they just always got their tablets on 300, and you be like, dude, why is it so loud? You're right next to it. Like, it's just giving that vibe where it's like sometimes you can't tolerate certain things anymore. And it just is what it is. It comes with aging. And that's crazy. I said that at the beginning of the reading. I feel like you're growing up, dude. Some of y'all are going through your damn Saturn return. And so you're just like, you came out of like, yeah, you know how they say when you turn like 6 years old, you come into consciousness? That's what I feel like. I feel like your consciousness is updating. It's upgrading, or it's like, yeah, 5D. I feel like it's elevating. So it's like you came into conscious when you were 6 years old, when you became aware of everything, of life, of who you are, your body, your face, your abilities to have free will. But now you're getting to that place in your life where you're like, wow, this is life. And you're starting to have a different understanding, a different outlook on life. And it has caused you to be more reserved. And some of y'all, it has caused you to be more of a hermit. And people are kind of like, what is wrong with you? And it's like, nothing is wrong with me. Like, I am perfectly fine. But what the hell is wrong? No, I'm just playing. We have beauty. We have blessings and a curse. Do not be ashamed of your thorns or of your flowers. Psyche, self-love, and beauty. And I'll tell y'all. I feel like here's your flowers. And they have thorns, okay? I feel like you are very protective of your energy. Some of y'all, like I said, you've been through a lot. So I feel like this message goes 2 ways, where it's a blessing and a curse. Because at the same time, this blessing is that you are protecting yourself. You love yourself enough to not let people hurt you. But at the same time, some people may get hurt trying to get close to you. And it may be unintentional. And some of y'all people may take that personal, like I said, where like they could feel like you don't care about their feelings, or you don't care about how your wall affects them. Like if you deny somebody or you reject somebody and they really want to be close to you, they really want to get to know you, they really want to love and care about you, but you keep them at a distance. I don't think you do it on purpose, but you may hurt people without even knowing you're hurting them, because they really want to be with you, or They really want to get close to you and they just cannot because you have a guard up. But that guard, that protection that you have for yourself is also protecting you. Okay, so I feel like it's a blessing because it has gotten you to where you are. It projects your self-love you have for yourself. But at the same time, it could be a curse because you may be hurting people who are trying to get close to you because of those thorns you have on your roses. Your roses ain't playing. And some of y'all feel like it's your guides too. They are protective of you. But I feel like a lot of you guys, you're hermit. You may be with somebody and ghost them tomorrow. Somebody here is a ghoster. You be 50 minutes, damn. Just be talking this shit. Find a message, Holy Spirit. Damn, man, I can't. You are brave the way you keep, it says you are brave to keep going the way you do. The forbidden forest, bravery, persistence, redemption. I feel like as well, you've redeemed yourself. Like, this is one of those situations where you've lived your karmic cycles out. Like, you've been through some things, you've made a lot of mistakes, but like you got yourself straight. And this could be a situation again where some people may feel like you should put your head down. I put in one of my songs, I said, I make mistakes so I know my place, but it's not enough to, and it's not enough to make me not show my face. There's something, yeah, hold on, let me see. I make mistakes. Oh yeah, I said I'm not a saint. I make mistakes so I know my place. But it's not enough to keep me hidden, not to show my face. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is. I feel like even if you've made mistakes, like people feel like you should hide or you should be ashamed or you should settle. It's like, no, I made mistakes. I'm sorry. But you redeemed yourself and you're brave enough to be like that. And that could be another thing with liberation is that some people may be trying to whip you or trying to keep you small because of the mistakes that you made. It's like, I'm going to use an example with children. It's like, you could have children out of wedlock. And you could try to want to get married with somebody or get married to somebody. They're like, nope, you might as well just go ahead and settle being a baby mama and you should be okay with that. Nobody's going to really love you or want to take care of those kids. You should be fine with that. It's like, I'm not about to... So I'm just not worthy because I have kids. I don't want to stop fucking playing with me. I feel like that's what this is. I feel like, and that's just an example, but I feel like that could be a situation here where like, it's like somebody could be trying to like say like you, or maybe you're a felon. Like, oh yeah, you in your past, you used to rob banks or whatever the case is. And now it's like, you think you're supposed to be worthy of a good job or you think you're supposed to be successful after what you did in the past. It's like, I feel like you've redeemed yourself and you're brave to keep going the way that you are because I feel like there's people around you who are waiting on you to fail or praying on your downfall or telling you. This is not just praying. This is telling you you're going to fail. You're not going to make it. You got 3 kids. Fuck. You a whole felon or you're a black man or you're a black woman or you're a woman or you're uneducated. You're not going to make it. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop dreaming. You dreaming too big, Aquarius. You dreaming too big for them. Look at your circumstances. Your circumstances speak for themselves. You're not going to make it. Look at your circumstances. They're not your God. And that's why they fail. And that's why they wrong every time. They're not your God. Some of y'all need to stop looking towards people for validation because they'll be wrong every time. If you put your faith in man, they will let you down every time. If I listened to my mom and them, when they told me not to go to California when I was 21, I would have never discovered my love for traveling. I am in this, 6th, 7th state with 3 kids. And they told me when I only had 1 kid, it wasn't possible. They are not your God. So that's what I have for you. Like the video if it resonated. Comment down below if you felt the vibe. Subscribe. Peace.